Okay, good morning, Social Welfare Policy, Social Work 445. Today, I'm going to give you a brief overview of what your policy paper and policy brief will consist of. And yes, also there will be a poster and video presentation required. A policy paper, before I jump right into it, there's a lot to it, yes, but the policy paper in actuality for this class is not due until towards the end of the semester. But along the way, in these different weeks, you're going to work on individual segments of your policy paper and policy brief. So that way, when it's due, when the deadline comes up, somewhere the last few weeks of class, you won't be bombarded and overwhelmed. Now, I'm going to go over this and review, but I want you to take a deep breath and relax and understand that you will be completing different parts of this throughout the course. So there's no need to freak out about it, okay? So here goes. Policy paper and policy brief instructions. Okay. Your policy paper, first and foremost, has many different sections. And we'll start with the abstract. The abstract is really, really simple. You will already have told me what or selected, and I will have approved whatever topic it is that you want to research for the entire semester. You're going to stick to one project, one topic, one social problem for the entire semester. That will be your focus, except for when you're working on the different group projects for this class. And essentially right here, this is your abstract. This paper will outline and examine, let's say, for example, food stamps, the food stamp program. It will provide information on the social need, history, scope, causes, and consequences of food stamps. This paper will provide an analysis of the policy, including the values of the policy, blah, 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 blah. This is your abstract right here. Yes, typically you write your abstract at the end, but since I already know what the goal is for you to complete this paper, this is the simplest way for you to do it. So that is easy peasy. Very easy to do, I promise you. Now, policy paper, your introduction. By this point in the semester, when you have to turn in your introduction, you will have already looked at the social need and understand exactly what that is. The history, the scope, the causes and consequences of whatever your problem is. And I guess I'll go ahead and use, say, food stamps. You will have researched this to death. So you will have lots and lots of information to pull from. So that section will be really, really easy. And let's see, the next section of your paper, analysis of the policy. There's actually a worksheet that you're going to work on. And this is very, very easy. It talks about the values of the policy, what ideological assumptions underlie this policy approach, goals, manifest, and latent. And if you don't know what I'm talking about right now or completely understand manifest and latent, don't worry, just wait, relax. There's a couple of really easy peasy little assignments that will make it crystal clear to you regarding goals, manifest and latent, and values, and all that good stuff. So this is section 3 of your paper that you'll turn in. Really simple. And we'll peer review along the way so that you can get it right. Section 4 of your paper. This is what type of services or benefits. What is it? Is it adequate? Is it delivery of services? If we're talking about food stamps, you can find that definition. That's fairly simple. And of course, you cannot use food stamps because I've used that as an example, so everybody's going to have to pick something else. And these questions are real basic. Now, by this point in the semester, by the time you turn in your evaluation and recommendations, you will have looked at and researched so much. You'll have lots of recommendations, and you may already have some ideas in your own head about how to improve or some recommendations that you would make for, we'll say, the food stamp program. Then the next portion of your paper will be a summary. Very easy, not asking for more than 3 pages. And if you look at these things as you go, if you do this over the course of a 16-week period, this is going to be so easy. You're not going to have to cram. You're not going to have to sweat. You're not going to have to lose your mind trying to write a policy paper. Because if you do all the little activities and assignments and video lectures and readings and everything along the way. And there's only a few things to do each week. You'll be fine. And your appendix. These are all the different, actually, these are assignments that you will do throughout the semester. And you're just going to clean these up and turn them in because you will have already done them, researched them, been peer reviewed, made corrections. It'll be awesome. I promise you will have everything. This is so easy. When I used to teach this and have students, the policy papers do at the very end, everybody would panic and just throw some junk together. And that's not what we want at all here. Your policy analysis worksheet, you'll fill this out. And this also comes up in another section. What else we got here? I'm just going to let this blur across your face. It's real easy peasy. This is just stuff to read. These are just resources for you to go and look at. You don't have to look at all of them. Just look at the ones that are interesting to you. And of course, you're going to do a website. You're going to create another free WordPress website. And, it's going to look great. Let me see if I can click on it, if it'll go to it, so you can get an idea. So yeah, this is an example of your student website. And you're just going to post all your stuff here. And you can share this link with your peers and you can peer review. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Trust me, you are going to just really enjoy this. So let's see. Hopefully it'll let me get back to yes. Okay. Policy brief. Okay. That's it. That's all there is to your policy paper and policy brief. And boom, I'm going to get out of that so you stop freaking out. And of course, the policy brief poster and video presentation. This is where you'll put your PowerPoint file of your poster, and it should be peer reviewed. And this will be your video presentation link, which will be on your YouTube channel or Vimeo, something new, which you'll talk about in the first week, website. So that's all it is. This is all it is regarding your policy paper, policy brief. Really, really simple. Okay? So if you have questions, be sure to ask. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.